guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Winnie Joe and I speak on the issues concerning international students and intending international students. I also speak on issues concerning immigration. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button and like this video. To my old subscribers, thank you so much for being patient. I know I've not been consistent in a while. I'm going to tell you the reason why in a bit. All right. For all information, you can join the Telegram group or you can send me an email for business inquiries, and also just check the link below this video description for everything. And yes, I've gotten good news. I've got a shop on Amazon where you can order things, and I've also got a shop on Walmart, so you could just click on the link and use my link to order whatever you need for this Christmas. So the video of today, I just want to talk about having to attend an interview in the UK. So some time ago, yes, I was able to attend an interview in UK, and it was very tedious. It was more tedious than I thought. So you all know that I just had a baby, and my baby is 1 year old now. So it's not like I just had a baby. She's like auntie already. So I decided to okay, I'm ready for work now. Let me go also. Let me dust my certificate and do what I came to UK to do, to work. And I sent in my applications, and I had feedback on my applications, and I was granted interviews on some, and it was really, 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 really tedious. So one thing after my asking around, one thing I discovered was that a lot of people also have issues attending interviews. All right. So I'm just going to give you an heads up on what I did to be able to get an interview, to be able to get an interview stage. All right. Later, I'll do another video on what I did during the interview. All right. What I said, I answered my questions. But for now, how did I achieve the interview stage? A lot of people have been sending applications and they just keep getting unfortunately. That's because your CV is not tailored well. I know you've had that a couple of times already. And also, in addition to that, I think you're not using the right words. A lot of companies these days, they use AI. They just make use of AI, and that's just that. You have to say some specific words, say some specific things, so that the AI will be able to pick up what you've said and they'll be able to evaluate you. So talking about your CV, or in some cases, you have to fill a very long form on the computer. There's one hack that I always do. I go to the job description or what it is they say they're looking for in that particular job, and I tailor my CV to suit that purpose. So I don't have one CV for all jobs. It's what I see on the poster, on the adverts. That's what I incorporate in my CV. For instance, you're applying for, let me say, the post of a data scientist or a data analyst in a school. Is different from when you're applying for the post of a data analyst in an organization like a telecom organization, or applying in these aviation companies like British Airways, or applying in a construction company. Is the job data analyst? Yes, but it is in different aspects, different areas in the industry. You have construction, you have aviation, you have school, you have this. So you have to tailor your CV to suit that narrative. So now, for instance, it's a school. You have to click on the job description, read it, and incorporate that as your skills developed or your key responsibilities in your work history. All right. If you volunteered before, you incorporate it there. Any project, any volunteering you've done, you have to also put it there in such a way that it will, the AI system will be able to pick up those details. Right. So you already know that professional profile, I don't even use it anymore because I want my 2 pages to be 2 pages. Yes, it shouldn't be more than 2 pages. If not, you're going to bore the HR, or you're going to end up repeating a lot of things and get everything all wrong. So that my professional profile, I just put my name, put my email address and the city I'm in the UK. The next thing I am writing is my skills. Yes. So in a school, they want to say, okay, I've got teaching skills in relation to data, this and all of that. You understand? So you have to be putting school words, education, students. There are some words you have to be putting in that your CV. Then the next thing is your educational background. Yes. And the next thing is your projects that you've worked on. It's always good. You know that project you did in your BSc and your MSc, put it in a different column and write it out. Yes, just a project you've worked on. It really does help when it's in relation to that job you're applying for. So you just incorporate all this in the CV. As I said before, it's different CVs for different job applications. Another thing you can do is to look at the skills that they want, the kind of qualities they want in that person, and incorporate it as your key responsibilities or skills developed or duties carried out. Just put it in. Those words you're saying, incorporate it in your CV. Yeah, so in my computer right now, you see like 50 different kind of CVs, just my CV, different purposes, different circumstances, different like that, because each time I read the job description, I like it, I'm going for it. So this is one way you could do it to get to the interview stage. Another thing is, if the application is on a form in the website, because these days they know that a lot of people are having issues with their CV construction, and there are some things they really want to see, they really want to hear that you might not be on your CV. So you have the application form on the company's website that you have to fill out. I hate this process because you fill form. It is really tedious. But one thing that has helped me is to copy and paste and put it in my notes. All right, especially when they said, they're always asking this question, say a little about yourself, or say a little about why you want this job, or something like that. So there's an essay about 500 words that I constructed where I used the STAR method. So that's basically all I did. So a recap of everything I've said so far: do your CV for every job advertisement. Make sure what you're saying there is what you're adding as your skills developed, as your duties. All right. Even if it's the same job you're applying for, but as long as it's in different organization, different sectors, you should put in words that concern those sectors. Like for instance, let me use the word liquidity. Liquidity to a banker means money, cash, right? But liquidity to a biochemist or a science student means something else. You understand the idea? So that's the same way. You have to use words that attain or pertain to that particular industry you are applying with, so they will know that you understand them, you know where you're coming from, you know where they're coming from, and you know what they need. So that's basically it today on this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and invite your friends, because the next video I'm going to put up is how to ace your interview. Thank you very much. Bye.